You can't say, you can't tell the kind of magic that this does, but you can't expect to start a day without getting it right, with your woman, and then expect that everything will turn out right in the night. But when you put in effort and you get things right during the day with her, in the night you see that she's so relaxed, and everything flows normally. Every other thing flows normally. You know what I mean? So get it right during the day with your woman. Make sure everything is moving in order or moving in place, especially if you are expecting, some cookies from guys. Good afternoon, welcome back to my channel. This is luchisparkles. Hope you guys are doing great. I want to say thank you so much, my returning subscribers, for coming back to my channel. Thank you so much, my new subscribers, for also coming to join me today on this channel. Indeed, 2021 was a good year. We thank God, we bless him for his mercies, and now we are in 2022. Happy New Year to all of you. Happy New Year to all of us. Thank you so much for coming to my channel. Today I'll be talking on things that we should know, things that we need to know to be able to have a successful marriage or relationship. Things we need to know, things that are very important. Before a man goes into any relationship, he needs to take time to know the woman that he's going into a relationship with. He must take time to understand that woman. The same thing with the woman. The woman must take time to understand the man that she's going into a relationship with. There are basic things that we need to know to be able to make our relationship or marriages work, which some people neglect or take for granted. For a man, he needs to know his woman or his wife emotionally before going into marriage or relationship with her, because women connect emotionally. That is how we are wired. Women connect emotionally. So what I mean is that we need to the man needs to take time. The man needs to take time to be able to understand the woman very well. He needs to bring out his time and his energy to be able to understand the woman very well. You need to know when the woman is happy, when the woman is sad. Know her mood, study her very well to be able to know how to respond to her. There are some men that don't even know when their wives are sad, or when their wives are angry, or when their wives are even really happy. They don't even know, because they don't pay attention. They don't take time to know the woman that they are dealing with. The same thing with women. You need to take time. You need to take time to pay attention also to the man. You need to study him, read his energy. Sometimes men actually say things, but they are doing something different. So you need to take time to study him. You need to take time. You need to take time to study your man. You need to take time to study your man to be able to know. Sometimes some men say things that they don't really mean in terms of their actions. They are saying something different and they are doing something different. So, and then their actions and their words don't match. What they are saying and what they are doing doesn't match. So you need to take time to study your man. And ladies, be very careful. Any man that is confused or showing double-mindedness in behavior and all that is not you shouldn't settle down for such kind of men. A man needs to get his things together, get his things together. No woman needs to babysit a man. No woman needs to baby or mama a man. He has a mother already. So what we need to do is to be there to support them, help them, not to control them or tell them what to do. Most of the time, these men already know what they want to do. They are only trying to let you know or communicate with you to know what they have in mind, in terms of if you have any suggestion, or just to know if you have something that could actually make their plans even work out better and all that. So you need to know your role as a woman, play your role as a woman, play your role as a lady in the life of your man. Don't be bossy or controlling and all that. Men don't need controlling women. They don't like it at all. They don't like women that are bossy, So there are things, going back to what I was saying, there are things that are very important for men and women to know to be able to build their relationship. Number one, the first one is communication. You need to communicate effectively with your partner, with your spouse. It's very, very important. You need to communicate. Sometimes some men don't communicate with their woman. They ignore her and put her by the side. And then you expect the woman to be able to, how do I put it, help you, or try to be your helpmate like God intended for us women to be. And then when you're not able to communicate your mind, how does she know what is in your heart? You need to communicate your mind so that if the woman wants to help or suggest in any way, or do or say one or two things, she'll be able to know in what direction. But when you keep quiet and you ignore her, she doesn't know what is in your mind. How can she help out? She can't help out because there is no communication. And then the other one is that some men don't communicate very well with their wives, and then because of that lack of communication, the woman will be assuming a lot of things that are not even like existing in her head, just assuming those things because you're not saying to her what like talking about that situation for her to really understand what it is. And then she begins to assume things that are not true. And then before you know it, these are the things that bring breakup in relationships and marriage. Before you know it, the woman is like, no, I can't take this, because she has concluded on something that is not even true, and then she's acting on it. Meanwhile, the man is just there, and he has none of these things up in his mind. So you need to communicate with your woman. Let her know your mind from time to time. Women need men that communicate well at the end of the day. So let's not put into consideration like as if maybe money is everything, because some men say, so far I'm able to provide for her now, so far I'm able to give her money, I'm able to make love to her, what again does she want? Women need these things, quite all right, but there are more of the things that women need. There are more things women need, more things that they expect to be satisfied and fulfilled in life as a woman, or to be happy in life as a woman. What is expected of a man when you want to lead is that you are expected to lead in love. Don't lead like a tyrant. Don't behave like a tyrant or behave like a dictator. That is not how to lead. You need to lead in love, correct in love, speak in love, talk in the language that the woman will understand. Speak in the language that the woman will understand. Because it's very important for men to understand their wives emotionally, know when the woman is sad, know when the woman is happy. Vice versa, the same thing with the woman. You need to know when to know when your man is sad, know when your man is unhappy. You'll be able to see his mood and know how to speak to him. So we need to work on these things as women and as men to be able to have a successful relationship or marriage. These things are very, very important. In a relationship, it is the man that actually leads. My second point is that men need to pay attention. The same thing with women. You need to pay attention to your man. Man, you need to pay attention to your woman. Most especially men, because we women already have these things in us. We know how to nurture. God has given these things to us as a gift. So men, learn how to pay attention to your woman. Yes. And another thing again that is needed is for us to be able to understand our partners very well. Sometimes men just need their space. Men just need their space. It's not like as if they have any issues or they are quarreling with you. Sometimes you can just see a man, he will decide to stay, on his own. Like he's thinking of so many things, how to move the family forward, how to move his life forward, how to move his future forward. It doesn't mean that maybe he's angry with you or that he doesn't have time to attend to you and all that. But sometimes men also need their space. The same thing with ladies. Sometimes we also need our space, but most times it's the men that always need more of this space, because that is how they are naturally wired. So when you see them like that, sometimes it doesn't necessarily mean they are angry or they are unhappy with you. You just need to let them be. And then when you see that after some time they are just okay with themselves or appear better, you can just move in as his wife or as his woman, and welcome him back, speak to him nicely. Don't speak to him like, shebi you wanted to stay on your own now, shebi you wanted to stay on your own, stay on your own now, or are you okay now? So just understand that is how they are wired, and speak to him in love. Speak to him like nothing is happening, like there's no issue. It's okay, fine, I understand you need your space, and you have your space. So these things are very important. We need to understand each other. We need to understand one another. And women also, they need love, they need care, they need attention, like I said before. They need care, they need love, they need attention. Sometimes it's good for you to take your woman out, leave the kids with your house help in the house, take her out for shopping, take her out, not really buying her expensive things like that. If you can afford buying her expensive things, good and fine. But I'm not saying that it's compulsory for you to buy her expensive things. You know what you can afford, your financial status. But what I mean is, give her a treat. Give her a treat. It's very, very important. Some men don't even know how to treat their wives. Some men don't even know how to give their wives a treat. Give her a treat once in a while. These things help the woman to connect with you emotionally. You can't tell the kind of magic that this does, but you can't expect to start a day without getting it right, with your woman, and then expect that everything will turn out right in the night. But when you put in effort and you get things right during the day with her, in the night you see that she's so relaxed, and everything flows normally. Every other thing flows normally. You know what I mean? So get it right during the day with your woman. Make sure everything is moving in order or moving in place, especially if you are expecting, some cookies from her later that day. So you need to get these things right. Know your woman very well. Understand her mood. Yes, understand your woman's mood. Pay attention to her needs, her words, her conversations. Is very important. Pay attention to what she has to say. Sometimes we women, we just need empathy, nothing else. We just want to lament on how our day went, like, I'm so tired. In fact, my boss really stressed me in the office, or today was just so stressful and all that, blah blah blah. We just blab sometimes because we just want you to listen to us. Sometimes what they need from you is just to say, oh, sorry babe, uh just rest and you'll be fine. They just need empathy, that's all. They don't need anything serious. But if only men could understand these things, our relationships will work better, you know. Thank you guys. I hope you learned one or two things from this topic today. Thank you so much for joining me on my channel today. I just want to say thank you so much. I appreciate you guys always. Please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, so that each time I post videos, you'll be able to watch them. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. Please let me know your comments in the comment section below. I want to hear your comments about this topic today and what you have to say about it. So if you have any negative thing to say about it, good and fine. So far you keep it in a respectful manner, I'd appreciate it. Thank you so much. Bye.